Hi, this is Dr. Sheryl Hakala. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I want to talk about OCD and narcissistic thoughts. For some people, their OCD seems to be developed around what other people think about them and how other people are feeling in their life. And I think it's really important to understand that although this is OCD, there can be some narcissistic tendencies behind these ideas. And hopefully, if you can understand the narcissistic tendencies, hopefully that will alleviate some of the OCD symptoms. So here are a list of questions for you to ask yourself if you feel like you are battling with obsessive thoughts regarding what other people think or feel about you or your relationship with them. So the first question is to ask, is this really about me? If you're worried that someone might be thinking that what you said was mean, is it really about you? If this person thinks what you said was mean, it may really be that this person is too sensitive and it has nothing to do with you, and you are not really affecting that person that much. It's that person allowing themselves to be upset by what you're saying. Another thing to ask yourself, is my opinion on this matter going to affect other people? So sometimes when people have obsessive thoughts, they will be thinking that they are upset with a friend, or they are upset with a teacher, perhaps somebody they don't know very well, and they will think that that person is really going to be adversely affected by you being upset with them. And really, that person may be too busy to really be thinking about what you're thinking about them. So this is another way that we can kind of make ourselves a little bit too important in other people's lives and have our OCD thoughts kind of take over. Another question to ask is, will someone else's opinion on this matter affect me? So if you're worried that someone is mad at you for leaving a piece of paper out in the wrong fashion on a desk, does it really matter if that person is mad at you? How will your life be changed if this person is mad at you? It's very likely that your life will not be affected at all if this person is mad at you for leaving papers out on a desk in a way that is incorrect or not to their liking. Another question to ask yourself is anyone trying to intentionally hurt me? So perhaps someone is angry with you, but they may not be trying to hurt you. Perhaps somebody said something mean to you, but they're not trying to hurt your feelings. It's just that perhaps you might be so concerned about the way you have something arranged, and someone may say that it's out of place. That may be very hurtful to you, but that person wasn't really trying to hurt you. And if you are hurt by them saying something like this, it may be that you have to ask yourself why you are hurt by them making a comment about the way you have things arranged. Another question to ask yourself is, why is this one thing so important to me? Why do you have to have someone else's approval? Why do you have to have someone else's approval? Is it really important for that person to be backing you up? Do you really need everyone in your life to be backing you up at all times? Another question to ask yourself, what is my need that is not being met here? So if other people are affecting you in a way that you are upset because perhaps they think that what you wore was not fancy enough or was too fancy. What is your need in this situation? Your need is to have approval. And what is the reason that you need to have approval? Is it to boost your self-esteem? Is it to feel like you fit in? And these things may be separate issues from your OCD that you can work on and perhaps improve your OCD symptoms. And then lastly, to follow up with the last question, why is this need so important to you? Why would you need to have other people's approval? I hope that this has been able to help you to think about your OCD thoughts in ways besides just thinking about them as obsessive thoughts, to think about other things in your personality that might be affecting the way you think about things. Other traits that you might have that you can work on in addition to the OCD to allow you to perhaps not only focus on the OCD, but focus on other things. This hopefully will help you develop more self-awareness. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful, happy, healthy day. Thank you.